All right, you saw Kim's forecast. It is hot out there, and if you just took a look at your APS or SRP bill, you're thinking, we're eating top ramen until November. No. Debbie Hernandez from Home Depot is here. You've got some really great ways to help keep us cool without jacking up that AC bill.
That's it. You know, earlier in the first segment, we talked about, portable ways to do it, and these are some do-it-yourself ways actually to air condition your rooms.
Okay.
Without bringing the air conditioning really...
Yeah, Debbie, your mic's not on, and you've got so much good information. So
Rookie hour.
That's okay. As you turn it on, Bobby's showing one of the contraptions that you came up with, and I cannot believe how cool the air is here.
It is. So the tools that you need for this project is flexible copper tubing.
Okay.
In a coil. It comes in this box like this.
Okay.
In the 3/8, and then you're going to use a small fountain pump. And then a couple tools, a needle nose, a screwdriver, and a scissors, and then some zip ties.
Okay, I can do all that.
And the only two other items you're going to need is a pipe hose clamp.
Okay.
And some vinyl tubing.
Okay.
So
you want to switch sides with me?
Yes. What we're going to do to make this, you're going to need a fan.
Okay.
And you can use a stand-up fan, a box fan, any fan that works.
Okay.
And you're going to zip tie the copper tubing to the front of the fan. Now, if you're using a stand-up fan where the top and the back come apart, take it apart and zip tie the coil to it and then put it back on. It makes it easier to get the zip ties through.
Okay.
As you can see over here, you're going to feed it through the copper tubing and bring it out. And I used a needle nose to pull it through because this one does not disassemble.
Okay, got it.
But either way, pull them through. And I just did 4 rows. And then the copper, the vinyl tubing goes onto the end of the copper at one end here and one end there. And it acts kind of like a fountain. So you put in the bucket your pump and ice water, and then you flip it on. Now, when you have to tighten your hose clamps and make sure they're nice and taut. And then what happens is the ice water is going to feed through the copper coil and conduct really cold water. And then the air blows through it and creates air conditioning.
So what I love about this, it is a lot cooler than just if you had the fan on. And
oh my gosh, yes.
I was thinking about the temperature wars that couples have, right? At the house, somebody wants it, always inevitably, somebody wants it cooler than the other. You know what? Set this up by the bed, and then you'll be set because it'll cool you down big time.
Now with the cool water, ice water running through the copper, there is some condensation. So I just put this here for now, but you'd want to put a towel there or even a bucket just to catch the condensation. It's not leaking, it's just from all the really freezing cold water. And this is something very inexpensive because you can purchase evaporative coolers, portable air conditioners that are not that expensive, but this is even less than that. So like to make this whole thing, the copper tubing is about $27, and then the fan and if you have a fan that works great, and then the zip ties and a couple of extra items. So for less expensive than buying an actual unit, it works good. And then here's a couple other just real portable ideas. If you have a little table fan, just put a
tray of ice
in front of it, and as the water blows through the ice, it makes more cooler water. And then this is really fun. This is called the Arctic Air. It's a mini evaporative cooler, and it's got like different color settings.
Oh, that's fun.
And you can put this anywhere on a desk, in your room, in the kitchen, just to cool things down. And people are going nuts over this. And we have a bunch of them at Home Depot, and there's so many different ways you can cool things down for the summer. So just be aware and have fun with it.
Well, Deb, thanks. I always love the way you make it so simple because I look at your project, I'm like, oh, I could do that. I think this would be a great gift, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And all the information will be on azfamily.com and on my website at Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Right on. Debbie Hernandez from Home Depot. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Arizona.